Hi everyone, I'm Sukai, and today we'll be taking you through our application GetInDutch. GetInDutch is an application that allows users to split the bills with their friends or to cover shared expenses more easily and more efficiently. So now I'll take you through the sign-in flow of our application. We're using the Firebase UI authentication method. To start off, we press sign in with email. We enter our email. And if it's a new user, they will prompt you to fill out your name and your password. So we'll do this and we're done. So here we have created our new user. And if you had noticed in the background, Firebase UI had automatically created a new user inside the Firebase database that I'll be taking you through later as well. So now we will create a new group by pressing the button here. Create group, and let's call our group. Then press next, and look, we've created a new group. To add members into our group, you have to click the group and we press add members. But as you can see here, it prompts you to enter your friend's username. So to prevent people from randomly adding strangers into their group, we have to be friends first before we allow users to add people into their groups. So to do that, we go to friends, click the the orange button, sorry, and we add our friend. As you can see here, a friend request has been sent. Okay, now if we are in Bill's account, so if we go to friends, press this, and we can see that we have received a request from Emily. So to accept it, press a tick. Now we have accepted Emily as our friend. Okay, so you see here now we have Emily as our friend. Now we're going to log back into Emily's account. And we can add Bill into our group. Okay. For the sake of time, I've added a third member, Cedric, into the original group to show how the application works in the situation of a group with 3 members. And I've also added another group with only Bill inside as the only member. So now, to add an expense, we go to add expenses manually. And here you can see that we can select the group that we want to add the expense to. So here, right, if you click this, it's a spinner, and you can select the other group. So as you can see here, this recycler view here allows us to select the members that we want to split the bill with. And we can select, and depending on the group that we select in the spinner, it will change the members that we can select. So for example, for the original group, tutorial group 2, if we only wanted to split a bill with Cedric, for example, we can take off Bill. By default, everyone is selected to facilitate easy adding of expenditures for the entire group, which is what we expect most of our users to be using. So for now, we're going to add the expense for all of them. Let's say we have a taxi ride and it costs $6. So once we do that, we press add. And now if you look here at tutorial group 2, we are owed $4. So this is because we paid $6 for 3 people. So divided by 2, divided by 3, we will be owed $4. $2 from each, from Bill and from Cedric. And if you go to the summary page, this is where you can find a color-coded and more easily readable summary of all of your expenditures. Okay, now to show you what happens on the other user's side of the application, we are now in Bill's account. So in Bill's account, as you can see here, this is us, the user Bill Tan, and here it writes you owe Emily $2. And below we can see the other details of the other group members. So you owe Emily $2 is actually a result of the algorithm that we implemented to calculate the most efficient way to split the bills. So the algorithm will run and it will tell the user who they have to pay and how much. So in this way, it saves the user the need to calculate how multiple bills will add up and how multiple bills result in you owing different people different amounts. It simplifies the debt and just gives you one or at most two persons that you have to pay the bills to or receive money from. So in this way, it makes settling bills with multiple people much easier. So now, again, in bills account, I'm going to add an expense. So let's say, $6, let's put $9, taxi 2, and we add. So now, if you look at the group, our expenses have been updated to Bill being owed $4, Emily owing $1, and Cedric owing $5. So this will tell us that it simplifies the debt for us. And if you log into the other users' accounts later, you can see how much they need to pay. And if you go to the summary page, the expense that we added is now here, the green box. The red box is the one that Emily had previously added. So this column here, the green one, is for expenses that the current user has paid for, while the red column here is for the expenses that other users have paid for. Okay, so to show the functionality of the app when it's populated with more expenses, we have created more expenses for the same group. So as you can see here, this is what we envision what our summary page will look like, color-coded so that it makes it easier for the user to read the expense and to see what they've paid for and what others have paid for that they owe. And if you go to the group, as you can see, everything has been updated. So if you go to Emily's account, it is similarly updated as well. Now if you press the tutorial group 2, and here we can see the algorithm functionality in place. So despite all the receipts that Emily had paid for and the things that Bill had paid for, the application was able to figure out that Emily is now at a net 0, which means that she neither owes nor is owed any money by any of the other groups, and rather all the debt has been transferred to the other two members of the group.
Okay, now I'll walk you through our receipt scanner function. Firstly, click on the orange button and click Scan Receipt. Due to the limitation of Android Studio, we can't implement a camera right now because it will be a virtual camera. So what we do is we imported a receipt image and process the image from here. This will be the receipt we are using. As you can see, we process the receipt into a recycle view of all the items in the receipt. So how do you use this function? Firstly, just enter a description of the expense. For now, I'll just input New Zealand Day 1 grocery shopping. And from here, you can choose which group to split it with. Previously, we were in Emily's account, so we have two groups available: tutorial group 2 or tutorial group 3. If you click on tutorial group 2, the split with option will display all the members in tutorial group 2. Likewise for tutorial group 3. For now, let's do with tutorial group 2. The reason why we included Emily in the split with option is because sometimes Emily might be paying for other people and not for herself. So this gives us the option to choose, for example, Cedric and Bill. And so this cost $1.25 will be split among Bill and Cedric and will be paid to Emily. So right now we can just split it in any way we like. And in this way, it means that $1.50 is split equally among these the three members. So now just click confirm. and the costs have been added to the group.
Now, I'll take you through a summary of our Firebase database and how we implemented it, how we organized our data. So we've tried to keep our database as flat as we could, which means lesser branches inside of the database. So our expense records are stored in their own branch. All of the expense records for all users for applications are stored here, and the application will only retrieve the expense records that are relevant to the user that is signed into the application. The friend requests are stored here. Similarly, all users will store their applications here. Will all store their friend requests here, and the application will only retrieve those that are needed. This is the same for the groups. As you can see, all the groups are here, and the users.